Hello everyone, welcome back to A Vampire's Melody. I'm MJ, and today we're going to be talking about Chapter 22 in Fourth Wing and a song I composed just for it. Let's get started. Can't you feel the fire? It's burning. I feel like I haven't posted in forever, and it's probably because I haven't posted in forever. Truth is, I think I was just a little bit all over the place with how I wanted to really manage the channel. That I was doing a lot and almost doing nothing at the same time. So I've decided that we are going to be sticking to English for this channel, and we're going to be talking about books and music and combining them. So we're going to be talking about different books, scenes, chapters, maybe characters, stories, and I'm going to be composing a song for those. And I think it's going to be fun kind of to go back into that like book talk songs thing like Two Hearts was, and just be able to do things that I really enjoy doing, which is reading and composing and singing about these things. You know, I normally tend to write with some kind of supernatural inspiration, you know, if they're vampires or maybe ghosts or spirits or just a little bit something more. And I think having a direct inspiration from a book might be a really cool way to kind of get this started. So we're going to be starting with Fourth Wing, and I know you guys are probably annoyed of me talking about this book, but I just genuinely really enjoy it, and I think it's one of those books that just keep you thinking about it even long after you finished it. And specifically this scene, which is chapter 22, is when it all kind of changes for Xaden and Violet, the two main characters, because they finally kiss. It's like the long-awaited enemies-to-lovers kiss, and I think it's when their dynamic genuinely kind of starts moving forward. And because, you know, it's a typical enemies-to-lovers, I think it's fun to write about this tension of will we, won't we, the eff-it-moment that, you know, a lot of people might know about, just because I think it's like a key thing for the enemies-to-lovers, along with forced proximity, because it's like, how will you ever really get there of like actually enjoying their company or questioning yourself? It's like, do I like them now? Are they kind of funny? Like, what is going on? That would never really happen if it wasn't forced proximity and you're kind of like forced to interact with this other person. So I think those two things are key points in enemies-to-lovers, which is one of my favorite tropes of all time. I don't read it. Don't read into it. I've gotten called out a lot. But I think in general it's just really fun to go from that maybe hatred, but it's mainly curiosity, to lovers. So going back to the book, to this point there has been a lot of like bickering, and obviously from the perspective that we're reading the book, which is Violet's, we can see that she has a lot of attraction for Xaden. Like, we have no doubt about that. But it's kind of that curiosity and kind of not something I should do, but I'm really called to do it. I think that's just something that I kind of wanted to capture in the song. Basically trying to, in a way, capture that tension of the moment once it's like, it's a build-up of, oh my god, I can't take it anymore. Like, I know... It's like, I know you want me to see you. I know you want me to know you. And even though you like put up this front, it's like, I know you do. It's just a little bit backstory into Fourth Wing so far. We have two main characters, which is Xaden and Violet. And these two are bonded to two bonded dragons, right? Which means that their dragons are a couple. So in this book, normally you have the bond, you have a mental link, a mental bond with your dragon, and you're able to talk to them through there, and it's an emotional connection as well. Obviously, the dragons overpower this, they are in control most of the time, but in this case, since they're bonded to bonded dragons, they can also have a bond that affects all four of them. What's really important to understand about these bonds is that normally you can have your shields up, which kind of prevents, you know, emotions leaking or stuff like that. So in this case, Tairn and Sgaeyl are getting it on and or getting busy, and they kind of forgot to put their shields up. So Violet has never gone through this. She has not even been to training to how to get her shields up. She doesn't have her signet yet, so she's like not really in control of anything. And she's just getting waves of it, like this emotion that she's like, where is this coming from? Like, why am I feeling like this? That even in the scene where she like gets out of her room and she sees Liam, she's like, wow, okay. Have you always been this tall? Have your eyes always been this nice? Like, she is like, what is happening? Why am I looking at this guy like this, right? So she kind of waits till he leaves. She goes out and she sees Xaden, which is in the exact same boat, but obviously way more controlled since he has way more training in putting up the shields. When she heads out and she's talking to him, he kind of explained what's going on, and she starts saying that, wow, this could have made me make a really bad decision because, like, I saw Liam and blah, blah, blah. And Xaden gets jealous here, and it's kind of like, why are you jealous if you don't care, right? So he's like, you know what? I'll help you. Don't worry. I'll help you get those shields up so you don't make mistakes that you'll regret one day. So he's helping her, like, ground herself, and I think it's fun because it's like kind of that moment, like they're pushing like little like bickerings and little fights here and there aside, and they're in this moment kind of together finally because they're understanding each other. And it's nice because they get to interact in this kind of way, and he gives her a compliment of like how good she's doing, and it's an actual personality compliment, and she's kind of able to banter back that like flirting, teasing kind of way that they have going on, which I eat up every time. And I think it's like that moment that they just keep getting closer and closer, and he's like touches her, and he's like, oh shit, like I shouldn't have done that, right? It's kind of like the comedic relief here where they have like the little banter and bickering because it takes you away from all the intensity that we've been going through and troubles and this and that and learning and understanding and world building and all these things. That it's like we get to the romance aspect of it, and it's kind of like so kind of what I wanted to also capture in the song, which is, again, it's all this tension, and then let it go kind of thing, right? Xaden is known to be a very closed-off person, and a lot of people genuinely fear him as well. It's kind of like this front that he puts up, right? Like with everybody. The lyrics go like this: tell me no part of you aches to be seen. Admit that it draws you in, 'cause danger holds your name. Which, it's kind of that same thing of, I know you want me to see you and get to know you, and like this facade that you've got going on for other people, it's like I can see it shatter. I can see it actually start coming apart in this moment. Like, I know you want someone to understand you. Maybe you're tired of having to be this hard ass all the time, you know? It's kind of that should we, shouldn't we aspect of it, at like, just admit it, like I already know, just say it out loud, please, kind of thing. For the second verse, I have, there's a silent truth inside of you. Tension fills this room, a whispered tune. So going back to that moment that Xaden just taught her how to put her shields up and ground herself, he reaches out and he's like touching her face, right? So it kind of goes like this. Hands flexing, he draws me forward a few inches before he suddenly lets go and retreats a full step. Damn it, touching you was a bad idea. The worst. I agree, but my tongue skims my lower lip. He groans and my core melts at the sound. Kissing you would be a cataclysmic mistake. Calamitous. What would it take to hear that groan again? Tension starts building up. They're already super close, and you broke the physical barrier. They're already touching each other. They're so close. It's kind of like, it's a tangible tension that you can almost cut, almost grab, you know? And it's that like again, it's like the eff-it-moment. So we're getting that inner monologue of this banter, and obviously like that playfulness of like, it would be such a bad idea, we definitely shouldn't do this, right? She's thinking to herself, like, how do I get him to do it again? How do I get him to, like, yeah. And then it goes, the inches between us feel like kindling, ready to burn at the first suggestion of heat. And I'm a living, breathing flame. This is everything I should run from, and yet denying the primal attraction I feel is completely and utterly impossible. We'll both regret it. He shakes his head, but there's more than hunger in his eyes as he stares at my lips. Naturally, I whisper, but knowing I'll regret it doesn't stop me from wanting it and wanting him. Regretting is a problem for future Violet. Fuck it. So, that is our fuck it moment. It's perfect. It's like that tension. It's like we're so close. I'm like right here. So this is kind of like for more of like the chorus. We keep getting closer and closer and closer, but it just feels right. Like, you know, it's wrong, but it feels right kind of moment. That's kind of what this song is trying to convey. I hope that it's something that I was able to do in the song. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and if we should actually finish and mix the song and maybe upload it. So we'll see.
Tell me no part of you aches to be seen. Admit that I trust you, and 'cause danger was your name. There's a silent truth inside of you. Tension fills this room. I whisper to kiss me when the lights go out. Every step I take, I'm better now. We're closer, can't escape us now. Can't you feel the fire? It's burning out.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this new kind of format that we're going to be doing. If you have any suggestions for books or scenes or characters, let me know, and that way I can check them out and see if it's something that I can incorporate into maybe one of these videos and compose a song for it, maybe get inspired. So yeah, I hope you guys rest well, and I'll see you on the next one.